We're back and ready to meet a new cute girl. Hey everyone, welcome to Princess Gay. I'm your host Connie, and today we are here with my blind reaction to episode 7 of Jormungand. So we put this on hold back at the end of January, so it hasn't been that long, and now we're finally back to it. Just needed a break from this. It's one of those shows that I just don't feel like I could have gotten through all of it at once. And on top of that, with all kinds of stuff consistently coming out and everything, and all kinds of stuff I want to react to, sometimes you got to put things on hold just because of that too. Um, but we did leave off at a really kind of awkward spot because it was kind of like just delving into the next arc. Um, we have briefly at the end of the last episode met this scientist. I believe it was said like she specializes in something. I don't remember what it was. Um, but she really enjoys like collecting butterflies and stuff, and she was going to head off on an expedition for that, like the day before or something, or maybe even morning of the Coco coming to meet her. So yeah, we know that's gonna have to be put on hold. This is gonna be interesting to see, because she's like super cute and funny, from what we saw, and I really want to see how big of a role she plays in this. Hey, maybe. Oh, uh, there's a little bit of lag there. Sorry about that. I hope that doesn't like continue to be a problem here. Um, but maybe she'll end up being a favorite character. I don't know. But yeah, we're basically halfway through the season. There's like 12, 13 episodes, so we're at a good point as it is. And I'm definitely interested to see where this goes from here. Because there's a lot of setups with this series so far, but we haven't really like delved too much into things. We have a lot of like characters and organizations and things being set up for the future, but nothing concrete being presented as like a full-blown story outside of just the general stuff we're getting like with Yona and whatnot. um so it's gonna be, yeah, I'm definitely curious to see where we go with this, and when like more of a full story starts coming into play. I think I compared this to like early on to Black Lagoon. And from what I remember of Black Lagoon as well, it kind of had the same vibes. It early on it was more introducing stuff, concepts, characters, the basic plot, but it was very much like, oh, this is happening, and then this is happening, and then this is happening. It was just a bunch of different little things. But eventually it would kind of connect into like a full blown story. So yeah, I think this could be very much seen as a comparison, as a companion series almost to that. And I'm very interested to see like if there's any other connections. um, but yeah, so I don't know what to expect going forward. I don't really hear anybody talking about this, so I don't have any spoilers. But there's a lot that I'm looking forward to. And on that note, there's a lot that you can look forward to on this channel, because we have a lot of stuff coming up every day on the channel. Monday through Friday, we have different reactions to shows each day. On Mondays, we also have YouTube reactions, where I react to donation rewards that are specifically YouTube or adjacent videos. On Wednesday, we do a gaming stream, which currently we are doing Momodora. Moonlit Farewell, but that will be ending somewhat soon, one or two more streams. And after that, we will probably be going into some PS5 stuff. We also have movies every Saturday and Sunday, so tune in for those as well. The schedule changes pretty regularly, so there's always going to be something new popping up. There's always going to be some fresh stuff showing up. And there's a lot of different kinds of shows and movies, so there's always something for everyone. But all of that being said, let us get into the reaction. So when the screen fades to black, pause the redirect and go to the description below. Follow the link to the reaction, and after you watch it, come back here to the redirect and resume play. Because after it fades to black and then fades back in, everything from that point forward will be my afterthoughts and will contain spoilers to the episode. So, with that being said, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you at the reaction. And we are back, and we'll begin with spoilers in 3, 2, 1, now. I like that, though. He's not afraid of the surgery. He's afraid of getting a shot. Fair. I mean, I'm not great with needles either, but I think I think the surgery is a little more concerning. So yeah, this wrapped up what was happening last time. Dr. Miami, Minami, she never got to actually meet with Coco because of her little flights of fancy with checking out all these rare species of butterfly and, shellfish and stuff. But, excuse me, that was the weirdest thing ever. It's like I was about to say but at the same time, like, it wasn't quite like a hiccup or a burp or anything like that. It was like just a bubble of gas, like, just passed out of my mouth. I don't know how to explain it. Oh, that was weird. Imagine how weird that felt, not just how weird that, like, probably sounded to you. Anyway. Nonetheless, Coco got to meet with Chen over Chinese food. They were being watched the entire time by the American pigs, and yeah, Coco knew it the entire time, sent a message, yada yada, shit happened. So yeah, things went pretty fun there. Meanwhile, the fight between the two sides was still happening in the mountains, and of course our side won with Valmei kicking serious ass. I mean, when her opponent is a literal Karen, gotta kind of do something about that. But also, she has some connection to Valmei's past, and it's going to be interesting to find out more about that, because we're only getting glimpses of it so far. On top of that, we have some setups still, because Chen is definitely not done. Dr. Miami might be back. It's kind of implied that there might be more to do with her. And, of course, we still have the Americans and their bullshit. So, yeah. Gonna be interesting to see where all of that goes. Not really much else to say, I feel. Like, I kind of liked Dr. Miami's little discussion on the robotics stuff, and how, even despite her, like, best intentions, the stuff has still been used for, like, war and all. It kind of reminds me of the stuff with Frankie and Iceberg in Water 7 of One Piece. And the entire thing about whether the ships Frankie makes are weapons, or if, like, he should be, like, if he should hate them because of what happened to Tom and everything. A lot of questions there, and Tom was so resolute in telling him, no, never doubt your creations. You should be resolutely proud of them. And Yeah, it kind of reminds me of that here, which is a good thing, a very good thing. Just an interesting little comparison to make. And I think I only am able to make it because I've seen that again recently with Alicia X Life's reactions to One Piece. If I hadn't seen that again recently, I might not have made the connection. But because I had seen that just recently, it was quick on my mind. Um, but yeah, Valmay's past is definitely the biggest mystery right now that they're setting up with this all. Because they make some notable in this episode and in the last episode too. They've made some notable hints at it, but that's it, hints. We see her past, like there's this like military situation going on, and she even compares how she was back then to how Karen is now, and it's just like it's really interesting, and I very much want to know more. I'm very interested. And of course, we had some goofy comedy stuff in this too, with the airport security and everything, with Valmay grabbing the dude by the face because he was talking bad about Coco, and that's a big no-no in front of Valmay. Stuff like that. You gotta have a little bit of comedy shit in there too. Um, Seeing Chen so pissed off that Coco's side won and everything was pretty fun. Yeah, I think this was a fun episode to get back into with. It included pretty much everything I look for in this series. The cool action sequences, the mystery element, the mind games, the humor, kind of everything was included in here. So that's always a big plus. But just as a reminder, we do have other shows on the channel as well. We have two shows every day of the week, Monday through Friday. On Mondays, we also do YouTube reactions, and on Wednesdays, we also do gaming live streams. We are currently streaming Momodora Moonlit Farewell, but we're close to the end of that, and so once we finish, we will probably be moving on to some PS5 stuff now that I've gotten a PS5. We also do movie reactions every Saturday and Sunday. So plenty of stuff to look forward to on the channel. Things are consistently switching around, so it never feels stale. You'll always have something new to check out. And I hope you enjoy what we have on the channel. But for now, thank you all so much for tuning in. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. And yeah, I'm Connie, and I'm signing off. See y'all next time.